use the elimination method to solve these simultaneous equations. Now, I don't even have to tell you to do elimination. How would you know to do it? Not one of my equations has x or y as the subject. So it will be easier to just get rid of your one unknown value, and that's why we're going to use elimination. We're going to eliminate one of your unknown values. So let's have a look at what's going to be the easiest. To eliminate, I want one of my variables to be the same. So I will either want to get x the same or I want to get y the same. Now in this case, it seems like the easiest way to get rid of, the easiest one to get rid of are my x's. So I'm going to try and get my x values the same. I'm going to say this is equation 1 and equation 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the lowest common multiple for 2 and 5, which is 10. And that means I want to get x to 10. So I'm going to say 1. I'm going to take equation 1 and I'm going to multiply it by 5 to get it to 10. That will give me an equation of, now if I multiply 5, I'm going to multiply every term with 5. So 5 times 2 is going to give me 10x. I'm going to multiply 9 with 5, that's going to give me plus 45y. And I'm also going to multiply negative 5 with 5, it's going to give me negative 25. I'm going to call this equation 3. I'm going to use a little bit more space or less space now, and I'm going to multiply 2. I'm going to multiply equation 2. I'm going to multiply equation 2 with 2 to get to 10. So I'm going to multiply every term in there with 2. And in the same step, I'm going to take negative 12 to the other side because I want x's and y's by themselves. Okay, so I'm going to multiply by 2. I'm going to say 2 times 5x is 10x. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4y. I'm going to say 2 times negative 12 is negative 24, which I take to the other side, that becomes plus 24. Okay, so it's going to be negative 24, then I add 24 on both sides to get 24. I'm going to call this now equation 4. I have x's that are the same. So in my next step, I'm going to do a subtraction problem. If the signs, if this was a negative, I can just add the 2, 3 and 4 and I'll get rid of it. Because the signs are the same, I'm going to take 3 and I'm going to subtract 4 from that. Now remember, if I do a subtraction, all signs change. So there's a positive, that positive will become a negative, this negative will become a positive, and this positive will become a negative. So if I subtract, it's 10x, take away 10x, which is 0. 45, take away negative 4. Taking away a negative becomes a positive. So it will become 45 plus 4, which gives us 49y. And negative 24, take away 24, will give us negative 49. I'm going to divide by 49 on both sides. And I see then that y equals negative 1. So I have now a y value. I'm just going to carry on here and say now to find the x value, I'm going to substitute. I'm going to sub y equals to negative 1. Oh, that's not just a negative 1. Into, and I can choose in any one of these 4. I'm just going to put it into 1. It looks like the easiest. It looks like the easiest. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say this is 2x plus 9y. I'm going to use a bracket. Y is negative 1, and that equals negative 5. So I'll just substitute y equals negative 1 into there. That's going to give me 2x plus 9 times negative 1 is negative 9, which equals negative 5. I add 5 both sides. Negative 9 plus 9 is 0. Add 5 on that side, add 9 on this side. Negative 5 plus 9 equals 4. I'm going to divide by 2 on both sides, so x equals 2. So my solution is x equals 2 and y equals negative 1.